what did you see from the film when you watched it back, specifically for the offense and what was working with receivers and what wasn't?
I mean, there was plays out there to be made, whether that would be from us making a throw, a block, just the execution. Just wasn't there all the way. Can't hurt ourselves just going backwards and doing things like that too. So at the end of the day, just executing.
Paul Schwartz.
Hey, Wan'Dale.
How you doing?
Hey, good, good. When you come into a locker room after a game like that, and the defense has obviously played quite well, is it tough? You know those guys, they're your friends and everything like that. Is it tough to kind of reconcile that with them?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they don't really say too much about it or anything, but obviously, just internally, you're like, I feel like we let those guys down, and felt like they played a hell of a game, and we just didn't go out there and put up enough points for those guys. I feel like essentially they, besides that last touchdown, they pretty much held them down the whole game, and we got to go out there and put up more points for them.
Um, and you said there's not a lot of discussion about that. I
I
mean,
mean, it's
things.
there's no blame or anything like that. I mean, it's football. I mean, there could be one game that we're clicking and they might not be clicking the way that they want, and so we're one big team, and everybody knows we got to hold each other accountable, and but there's no blame to go around. So
Does it weigh on you though, and offensive players? Does it weigh on you? I mean, this has happened, you know, more than once since you've been here. Does it weigh on you to, there's not a lot of 38, 34 games
yeah,
with the Giants. You know what I mean, does it weigh on you and your teammates on offense that we got to get this done? You know what I mean? We're playing good enough to win, except we're not scoring enough.
yeah. I mean, shoot, that's. I mean, we know what we got to do. We know we got to put up points for us to win, and 7 points isn't going to do it. So we know we got to execute in the red zone, and that's really the big thing is being able to get down whenever we get down there, executing and putting the ball in the end zone. So
And another thing, you guys have been able to sustain. You know what I mean? Your time of possession is excellent. You know what I mean? It's not three and outs and three and outs. So is there, a lot of fourth downs, third downs weren't great, fourth downs were better. Is there one or two things other than just saying execution that you can point to? Because it's one thing if you're just getting manhandled, right, and you just can't get first downs.
yeah.
You guys are getting first downs and doing some good things, but then what gets you over the hump?
Simple, like I said, it's the execution. I mean, they're calling the right plays. We're in. It's not a lot of brain farts. It's you just got to make the play and win your matchup, and so it's just kind of what it is.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Art Stapleton.
Hey, Wandell. Hopefully you hear me.
Yeah.
Having a couple Wi-Fi issues. So,
Now you're good. I
um,
can hear you.
thanks, man. In terms of that, you say the execution. When it comes down to opportunities in games, I mean, do you guys sense the idea of one missed opportunity kind of leads into the next one, and it's almost like it puts more pressure on you guys the next one that you can't let it go because it's so precious to be able to take advantage of those big plays, especially when teams are playing you the way they are.
I mean, that's just. I feel like that's just kind of football. You got to nail the big ones. You don't get a lot of opportunities in this league to hit 40 yarders, 50 yarders, or whatever that may be. So, whatever you can, especially nail, especially get it in the end zone, you got to be able to nail it. So, can't take those things for granted. At the end of the day, like I said, got to go out there. You win your one-on-ones, each individual, offensive line, receivers, the running backs, and even the quarterback doing whatever they have to do. So, it all just comes down to all of us and doing our job. So,
The only other thing I'd say is you guys were so good over the first couple weeks in yards after catch, and obviously it was really a staple for this team, especially on third down. Do you see teams trying to play you differently because you guys were so good in that? And how do you guys get to that next step where you're able to counter off of that?
I mean, I would say there. I mean, teams are playing a little bit different, just kind of staying flat-footed on wherever we are trying to get with the sticks and things like that. But I mean, again, it comes down to us and wide out getting open, and if you catch the ball short of the sticks, it's about breaking a tackle and getting the first. So.